Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do the dime size challenge. I wanted to do this with my MoKnowsHair collection because the products smell like men, so I knew I was going to have to use less product. Also because in the past a lot of naturals would complain about companies that said only use a dime size or quarter size amount of product, and literally nobody paid attention to that advice. So today I'm gonna pay attention to that advice and see for myself if a dime size can work on my natural hair. So let's get our dime. Oof. Okay. This is my change jar. I have a lot of change in here, and this is actually change from the ground. I pick up change off the ground. Yes, I am baby wiped and tissued up, but I do pick up change from the ground and I put it in here. And it's that time of the year, you guys, when the Salvation Army doorbell ringers are out. So I'm gonna be taking this change to Walmart or wherever they are and putting it in the bucket that they have. So if you want to give back, I encourage you to go ahead and pick up some change off the ground, save it, and at the end of the year, donate it to your favorite charity. I know a lot of people want to give back, but they don't have the means or they don't know how, and this is a great opportunity for anybody to give back without feeling like they have to break the bank. You just pick up change off the ground and help the economy while you help somebody. So this, yeah, let's get this dime out. So let's go ahead and get started and see if a dime size amount of product can actually do something in my hair. Alright guys, I am starting with the Scalp and Curl Clarifier. It's supposed to get in there and clean your scalp deep clean so that you can have a happy, balanced scalp. And I have my dime right there. After I squeeze out the bubbles, it's gonna come out, I promise. And there it is. So I got approximately a dime size amount. Anything that flows is not guaranteed, of course. I just kind of put it there, and then once I got what looked like a dime, I stopped squeezing. We're gonna put some water in there, just a couple of ounces, not the typical 4 ounces that I use when I use my squeeze bottle, and shake it up and come up so that I can wet my hair. This is what my hair is looking like, very kinky, and it definitely needs a bath. So let's get all of this water flowing so it's easy for me to target my scalp and make my hair easy to manage because it's a little bit more relaxed now that the warm water has hit. Get in there, target my scalp with my scalp clarifier and rub with my fingers. That's it. Now I'm going to get my Curl Hydrator shampoo, and this shampoo will be used on my strands only, not my scalp. It actually surprised me when I applied it. I was not ready for the shampoo to lather that well. Only a dime size. I had to come down to show you guys because it's like, wow, you don't need that much shampoo. And here I am rinsing it out so that I can move on to the conditioning step. And here it is, the curl restoring treatment. That is the conditioner, and I am using a spatula to put it on the palm of my hand. There it is, pretty close to a dime size right there, and you can barely see it. It's almost like I'm putting lotion in my hair. I'm starting with my ends because of course they need the most love, and the roots can take care of themselves. They're young, they have a long life to live. I don't care about them so much. So here it is. You can barely see any product in there, and this will be rinsed out after I shower. Shampooing is over. My hair feels great, and we're gonna move on to styling, and it's gonna be a little bit tricky because there's so many products in the line, and I'm gonna use all of them except the co-wash. I'm gonna start with the curl primer, and because I don't know how to measure a dime size amount of this, I'm just gonna spray 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna go in with all 3 of these at the same time, and I'm gonna use a dime size amount of each to detangle and curl my hair, because I just don't see it happening where I detangle my hair and then curl it and use another product. First is the curl styling potion. This looks good enough to me. And the next one that I am going to use is my curl setting gel. And the curl smoothing pudding is the last one. So there we go. Now they're all trying to be one big happy family. Let's remove our dime and rub them together. Before I detangle my hair, I'm gonna get some oil. And let's rub that in there. While my hair is still damp, let me go ahead and put it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I am going to let this marinate for a little bit and let the moisture just travel. The plastic bag will give me heat so my hair can stretch out and retain moisture at the same time. That way it's going to be easier for me to curl my hair, and I'm going to be using the small spoolies this time because I feel like they're not going to betray me. These are the only rollers that won't play me when I try something new. So that's what I'll be using, and it's gonna take a long time because I usually use like 60 or 70 of these. I'm gonna go eat and then I'll be back to curl my hair. It feels a lot more moist than I thought it was, which is good. This is my cheat bowl and it's got water in it, so if I need some moisture as I curl my hair, this is where I'll be going. My hair feels nice and wet, and that is exactly what I want, so it's easy for me to curl my hair and detangle it. Let's start in the front and work our way back. One of the best things about not using too much product is you can actually comb your hair without any resistance. Sometimes a little bit too much product makes it harder for you to brush and comb your hair. This is gonna take forever. I have a theory that if I maintain the tension on my roller, then it's going to help me get some pretty curls in the end. And this one is actually a glow-in-the-dark roller. I love them. They're so cute and they're fun. Like if you have a kid or whatever, like these are fun. So just wrapping around, starting at the base of the roller and working up to the conical top. And that's all I'm literally doing, and smoothing as I go. I'm not going to need anything else to help me because my hair feels nice and wet and soft. This one I think is Shadow Black. I don't know if they still sell it. Usually, of course, I use more product than what I use today, but when you have less product in your hair, because it's so little, it's not stopping you or slowing you down. So you can go a lot faster with every process. Detangling, easy. Putting my hair in sections, easy. Every single little thing is so much easier. And that's why I use less product. If you notice, I ration out my shampoo. This is my shed hair, and it's really not that much. This is actually normal for me. Sometimes it's more. If I've been in braids or I haven't washed my hair in over 2 weeks, it's gonna be a lot more. That's just how it is because I usually don't touch my hair after styling. So what's gonna happen tomorrow is I'm gonna wake up early again, 4 a.m. I'm gonna take these out. We have an end of the year party at work, so I'm gonna remove my rollers tomorrow morning, and it is 8:06 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these out first thing tomorrow morning, clean for the next 2 hours. I've already showered, so I'm already ahead on my bedtime schedule. Good morning. It is 5:32. So I need to make sure everything is done by 6, which really is not gonna take long. These are my rollers, and I'm just gonna remove them and see how everything worked out. So the back has dried, that's good. Let's go closer. I have confidence that everything's gonna be okay, even though like I barely used any product, because lately I've been on a less product journey. If you've noticed in my videos, I do mention how much I use. I have said in previous videos like I used too much product when I did this, that, or the other. When you have kinky hair like I do, you're naturally going to think you need more product for your hair to behave itself, but that's not the case. What I have found typically with a lot of hair products is that they have a tendency to make it more difficult for me to comb my hair or to manage my hair. So finding that balance is very important. Not using too much, not using too little. That's something I've learned this year with my hair, not to slather on a lot of product. And it's hard because sometimes when you watch reviews on products, people use a lot and it gets to be expensive. So this is one of those things I do to save money, even though technically I don't need to, because I do have a lot of products and they need to finish. It's gonna rain today, so I'm gonna have to put my hair up, but I have noticed that my hair feels nice. Alright guys, I have survived the dime size challenge and I got beautiful curls. So let's go over why I don't use so much product in my hair anymore. I don't recommend using a dime size of every product, but I do use less despite the fact that my hair is on the kinky side of the spectrum and the narrative is usually use more product so you can manage and tame your hair. What I have noticed from using less product and from this challenge alone is my hair is a lot softer, shinier. I feel like there are two more things. It speeds up drying time. Yes, I never have an issue with my hair drying too slowly when I use less product. I have hair that is, I feel like my hair is porous, but at the same time it's disrespectful because it holds onto water, and I'll notice when I put on a cap, a plastic or anything like that, it's gonna draw the water out and I'll know just how much water is in there, even though it gives me the illusion that my hair is dry. Whenever push comes to shove, it's not really dry. It feels dry sometimes, but it's not really dry. So it's very disrespectful. It's so weird. But yeah, softer, shinier, speeds up drying time, and I also get to save a lot of money. You guys know for the last, I don't know how long, I've been rationing out my shampoo. I always measure how much shampoo I put in my squeeze bottle, then I put the water, shake it up, put it in my hair. And this shampoo, you really don't need a lot because it lathered with only a dime size amount, despite the fact that I already had product and oil in my hair. That is a good object lesson for me, to kind of test my shampoos ahead of time, because shampoos can be drying. So I definitely will be using less shampoo depending on the brand. Moving forward, I will be testing my shampoos to see just how much I need instead of just using it, and then, you know, I'll get to have it longer. You know, you get to save money when you use less product. I'll probably use a little bit more shampoo, not that much. I wouldn't even use half an ounce of shampoo, maybe like a quarter of an ounce of shampoo at the most with this shampoo, because it lathers a lot. So softer hair, shinier hair, speeds up drying time, saves you a lot of money because you're using less product, and you're welcome. So I have plenty videos where I have my hair down with these types of rollers. I'll link them down below, but it's gonna rain and it's gonna rain again. It rained yesterday heavily, it's gonna rain today heavily, and I just don't want to risk it, so I'm keeping my hair up. I have noticed with my hair, the less product I use, the more likely it is to shine. After trying using only a dime size amount of product, this was very interesting. It feels a lot different from when I typically use just a little bit of product to do my hair. I have my curls, my dime size amount of product. There is literally no reason for anybody to go broke over hair products, period. It can be done on kinky hair. However, I would recommend that you use more product than I used here. And in my next video, you'll see how much I usually use on my natural hair, or if you just watch a previous video, you can see that too. I had fun with this, and I am glad I did this because I can't even smell the product on me. It doesn't smell masculine or anything like that, so that's a good thing. Less is more. If you have MoKnowsHair's products and you kind of like them but you don't like the smell, definitely opt to use less so you don't have to smell yourself and you don't smell like a guy. But yeah, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll talk to you in the next one. I'm going to be trying out Pattern Beauty next, and we're going to see what happens because I'm very curious to know if these products really are as bad as YouTubers say they are. So I'll talk to you guys in my next video, and take care of yourselves. Bye!